So the title of this video says it all, from club member to leader, how to stand out on your college apps in just this one video. Because let's be honest, everyone says you should take on leadership roles, but no one actually explains what that means or how to do it in a way that feels real. So in this video, I'm gonna break it down, right? What leadership actually looks like from an admissions officer's point of view, how to go from just being involved to actually leading something, and how to show that in your application, whether or not you actually have an official title. But before diving headfirst into things, why does leadership in the lens of college admissions even matter? That's because leadership shows ownership. It tells colleges this student doesn't just show up, they actually do something. But here's what most people miss. It's not about your title. That's not the only thing that they're looking at. No one's ranking club presidents over vice presidents. They care more about what you did, right? Did you solve a problem, make something better, get more people involved? The requirement isn't really about the big title, but about the real impact that you have yourself. That's what matters. Think about your involvement in a club or organization in 5 stages. Join, contribute, own, lead, and then finally build. That's the growth that colleges want to see. It's not just I joined Model UN, it's I joined, started taking on responsibilities, eventually ran a committee, and then built something new. That story of progress is way more compelling than just listing a title. But here's something you might not have considered. To actually move through that track from joining to building, you need time. Because a lot of the times it's not really just the lack of effort or the lack of skill, it's more about the lack of time. Right? You can't be joining a club in the middle of 11th grade and expected to run the entire thing by senior year. It's not realistic, and honestly, it wouldn't be fair to everybody else who've been putting in the work since freshman, sophomore year, right? And admissions officers recognize that. So if you're early in your high school career, start planting seeds as soon as you possibly can. Because if you're starting late, it's not over, but you're seriously limiting your possibilities. Now, here are a few ways you can level up your involvement in whatever club or organization that you're in. First is to fix something that's broken. Right? You don't need permission to lead. Just look around. What could be better? One of our students wasn't even on the leadership board of his school's engineering club, but the meetings were absolutely chaotic. So he started organizing side sessions to help structure projects. Within months, the entire team relied on him, and eventually he co-led the club because they saw the value that he brought to the team. Second is to be consistent, not flashy. Leadership isn't like a big dramatic moment. It's not just this one moment in time that they figure out that you're a leader. It's what people see over time and time again. If you're the one who always follows through, stays organized, and helps the team stay on track, people start treating you like a leader before you even have a title. Third is to start something new. New initiative could equal to instant leadership. Launch a mentorship program, organize a fundraiser, set up a speaker series. Anything that didn't exist before and adds value is something that counts. And finally, is to be the glue. What I mean by this is that some leaders are out front, others are behind the scenes, making sure everything holds together. Both of those sides matter a lot. If you're the reason why the wheels don't actually fall off, that's pretty much leadership, right? So I would want you to talk about that in your application. Now, the hard part about leadership on college apps is that they can't see it unless you spell it out. So it's up to you to make it obvious without over explaining or sounding like you're trying too hard or sounding like you did everything. Your activities list just give you 150 characters per entry, which is not that much. And that means you've got to be sharp and specific. Instead of writing something like treasurer, managed funds, give them an actual result. Tripled club fundraising by launching sponsor outreach and applying for grants. That tells a story in one line instead of just stating your titles, you know? Especially when it comes to your essays, avoid just repeating your title or listing what you did. Focus on the change, right? What actually improved because you were involved? Did something grow, get more organized, reach more people? That's what colleges want to know more rather than simply a laundry list of things that you've done. And if you can, showing progression is really, really important. If you started as a quiet member and eventually took initiative or created something new, talk about that growth, right? Don't just say you were in the club, make it clear how your role evolved and why that evolution even mattered in the first place. And if you're a junior heading into senior year, this summer is your window to get ahead. So I've put together a bundle just for rising seniors, over $6,000 in strategy, essay support, and interview prep. Totally free if you enroll by June 15th. So here's what's included. One-on-one private interview prep, unlimited meetings with me all throughout the program to plan courses, refine activities, and prep your applications, essay feedback from our editing team of Harvard and UC Berkeley English graduates, Common App extracurricular description sessions, and unlimited essay reviews throughout the entire program. This is all on top of our core consulting program that's helped students get into Stanford, Yale, Columbia, MIT, and every single UC school. So if you're serious, check the link in the description and make sure you join before June 15th to kind of take advantage of all those bonuses for absolutely free. And going back to the part of leadership, it's just one part of a much bigger picture. If you haven't seen my breakdown of the full $10,000 college counseling framework we use with our clients, that should be your next step. Click here and I'll walk you through exactly how we help students build complete standout applications. And if this helped, hit like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in that next video. All right, peace.